Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids, and this is my unboxing of the mid-2011 Apple Mac Mini. This model just came out a couple of days ago, and I'm going to do an unboxing in this video, a product tour, and then in a future video, also later on today, I'll be doing some benchmarking tests on this model. Now I'm going to let you know where this fits within the range before I show you around the box and the contents. Now there are 3 Mac Minis available. I'll deal with the most expensive one first, and the most expensive is the Mac Mini with Lion server, and that's got a 2 GHz quad-core Intel Core i7, yeah, a quad-core processor, 4 GB of RAM, dual 500 GB hard drives, HD graphics 3000 card from Intel, OS 10 Lion server installed, and that comes in at £849. Now I think that's a really good purchase. There's also a low-end model, which is a 2.3 GHz dual core Intel Core i5, 2 GB of RAM, 500 GB hard drive, Intel HD graphics 3000, which shares the graphics memory with the main memory, OS 10 line, and that's coming in at £529. This one here, I'm trying to tell you this as quickly as possible, this one is the middle model. So this is a 2.5 GHz Intel Core i5, 4 GB of memory, and it has a 500 GB hard drive. And also the big difference between this one and the base model is this has got a dedicated graphics card or graphics processor, an AMD Radeon HD 6630M, and that's got 256 megabytes of GDDR5 memory on it, so much better graphics card. And this one here is coming in at £699. Now before I open it up, I'll give you a little look around the box. This is this side here. Got some details about the specifications, etc. This side here has got the new Thunderbolt logo, Intel Core i5 logo, Mac OS 10 Lion, completely blank on this side, Apple logo on this side, and on the back just a picture of the back of the computer itself. So let's slide this cover off and we're getting to the main contents. Here we go. Look at that. Lovely looking machine. So this is the new 2011, or I should say mid 2011 Mac Mini. Let's pull this tab up. This reveals the machine. Look at that. Fantastic. We'll have a closer look at this in a minute. Let's just have a look further down inside the box, show you what else we get. Now we get 2 cables. This first one here is an HDMI on one end to a DVI connector on this end. So this would enable you to connect via the HDMI output on the Mac Mini to a normal DVI monitor. So nice that they include that. We also get a figure of 8 connector power cable. We're in the UK, so 3-pin UK power plug on this end, and it's this slimline design power plug as well. So something a little bit different from Apple in these Mac Minis. Note that there is no remote control in the box, and we also don't get this in a little pamphlet. This normally comes in a little sort of fold out box, but in here we have got some warranty information, the Apple stickers, and then last but not least a little user guide on how to set up your Mac Mini for the first time. So let's pop that to one side, and then let's have a look around the Mac Mini itself. So on the front we have got the IR sensor on the front here, and completely blank. There's no optical drive on these now, so they've got rid of the optical drive. This side here completely blank, as is this side, and then round the back we've got all of the ports. So let's have a look at the ports for you. Let's bring this up a bit closer. We have got the power on off button, the power connector, gigabit Ethernet, that new Thunderbolt connector, HDMI, made a mistake already, Firewire 800, HDMI, that new Thunderbolt connector, 4 USB 2 sockets, SD card slot, and also microphone in and headphone socket, and a little vent on the bottom. Let's have a look onto the bottom of the machine. Let's peel this off. So we're going to open this up. There we go, so that's the machine. You can see the base of the machine. Now this is nice. It's actually got the words Mac Mini embossed onto this bottom plate, and you'll also notice just here there's a little dot and a little circle, and what the dot and the circle do is I rotate this round in the rotation of, or the direction of that circle. If I can do it, it's quite tight, goodness me. And it's not moving. There we go, so we slide that round in the direction of the little circle there, and then if we tip it upside down, that allows us to remove the bottom plate, and here you can gain access to the memory because the memory is user accessible. Now this has got 4 GB of RAM in it already. If you wanted to upgrade it to 8 GB, you'd have to remove these 2 chips and replace them with 2 4 GB modules. That would take it up to the maximum 8 GB of RAM. You can see we've already got Wi-Fi installed. This is a little fan, and that takes the heat out of that back vent there. And then to put this back on, you simply align this with the little dot or the little circle, so it's aligned, and then we rotate it round into the opposite position until it locks into place. So that's it. This is the 2011 Apple Mac Mini. Absolutely fantastic looking machine. I love the design of it, the thinness of it. I know that I'm not going to miss the optical drive because I haven't used an optical drive on any of my machines now for a long time. And as I said, do keep an eye on the channel. Please do subscribe so you don't miss out on my future reviews, and also the video coming up on this later with some benchmark results. Until next time, I'll see you all in the next video.